The Family Research Council says unmarried people should be denied birth control and be punished for having sex. The right-wing Family Research Council, which uses its advocacy muscle to try to block comprehensive sexual health programs in public schools, is now going a step further, suggesting that young Americans who have premarital sex should be punished because they don't deserve the right to engage in sexual intercourse. Pat Fagan, the court, this is what Pat Fagan said. She's one of their experts on this topic. I would assume the court decided that single people have the right to contraception or contraceptives. It is not the contraception. Everyone thinks about contraception, but what this court case says was young people have the right to engage in sex outside of marriage. Society never gave young people that right. Functioning societies don't do that. They stop it. They punish it. They corral people. They shame people. They do whatever. The institution of expression of sexuality is marriage, and all societies allow shepherding young people there. What the Supreme Court said was forget the shepherding. You can't block that. That's not to be done. This lady is a total and complete maniac. Not to mention the fact that 80% of evangelical youth admit to having sex before marriage. You can't control who decides who has sex before marriage or who doesn't have sex before marriage. Who decides that? Like, why is it your job? I think the Bible is pretty clear on this point. Yes, the Bible says that, you should not lust after anybody, or you should not be unequally yoked, blase, 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 blase. That is all true. I'll give you those points, Christian Family Research Council. But what I won't give you is your right to control another person. The Bible is pretty clear. And I mean, these are Jesus's words. These are the part of the Bible that's in red. It says, don't judge the speck in your neighbor's eye when you have a tree log in yours. So I'm not sure about Miss Fagan, but there's so many pastors that preach this type of message. And even though they preach this type of message, at the same time that they preach this type of message, they're the same ones sleeping with little boys. They're the same ones stealing money from the church. They're the same ones coveting their neighbor's property. They're the same ones preaching falsely evangelizing. And yet still, they want to be the ones to condemn young people for having sex. It's none of your business what happens in the bedroom. Your job is to pray and love everybody. She is in her quote itself, she talks about how they should be punished. They should corral people. They should shame people. I'm pretty sure the Bible says judgment is for the Lord, not you, not the Family Research Council. You don't have the right to condemn anybody. The Lord has that right, if you so believe that, not you. So stop your condemnation. Stop looking at the speck in that young person's eye when you have a big old tree log in yours, honey. Point blank, period. I just don't understand why they feel as though they have the right to control people's bodies and control people's minds. You have the right to do whatever you want to do with your children. But what I do with my children, what somebody else does with their children, is none of your damn business. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I believe in the Lord. Excuse me. I've now been told by my producers that Pat is a man. Well, with the name Pat Fagan, I thought you were a woman. Could have been Patricia. But if you're a man, Pat, whatever. It doesn't escape the fact that you are still out of line and you don't have the right to tell a woman or a man what they can and cannot do with their body.